right, I got it all in the house except for the plant stuff, and I left that on the freezer, so I'm going to show you that second. First is like, from the regular. Our Kroger, I don't know if everybody's are like ours. It's a Fred Meyer Kroger, and it has a large, giant garden department where you can buy just about everything. And the one thing I didn't get, and I'm going to have to go back or send somebody, is 2 pots. I need to plant those roses. They're going to die in there, and I would hate to have that happen. So anyway, if you're new here, my name is Kendra, and I do grocery hauls, and I do cooking and that kind of thing, and day in the life and all of that. And I live in Washington State, and if you're so inclined, I would love it if you made a comment, if you had anything happy to say or a suggestion. And if you're not new, welcome right on back. Okay, so start with I'm going to make Mexican food tonight, so this is kind of with that theme. This isn't exactly a Mexican. It's everything chopped kit. It's kind of like everything but the bagel, I guess, but it's got little rounds, and it's got garlic, and it's got, veggies and stuff. And then I got limes and green onions. So that's it for produce. This was kind of a filler haul. I really went for the flowers. And then we're all out of the, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze, and I had a kid come through, and he doesn't like me to film him. Anyway, we ran low on these Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies. I'm so glad I don't like them, because I won't. No way will I. They're just not my thing. If they were plain oatmeal cookies that are soft, I'd eat them, but it's the stuff in the center that doesn't really set well with me. It's just too much. Anyway, the guys all love these. In addition, I got Utz brand baseball white cheddar cheese balls. So the Mariners have the night off, the Mariners football team from Seattle, but I'm a big football and baseball fan. I'll watch games, and so this, I'm going to put it away for Friday night for the one kid and I that will watch, because the others don't care. Then this is for tonight's dessert after the Mexican, and I thought, a lemon or lime dessert would be perfect, and so this is that. Lemon bars, and I didn't have to make them. Okay, we'll go over here too. I needed another, wasn't imminent, but I was going to be needing another flavoring for my coffee. I just used the chocolate powder. I don't like any of the liquids except for half and half. Okay, and then I got what kind of Jones is that? It's I can't read it. Looks like berry soda, Ale 8, cream soda, and 2 of the probiotic or prebiotics. One is raspberry rose, and one is, what does it say? Orange, just orange. And then in dairy, I needed more sour cream, again for tonight's recipe, and Monterey Jack, again for tonight's recipe. And the last food item, gosh, I can't believe that's the last food item. Wow. 2 of these. I have the package with just 2 in it, and so I got 2 to replace the none after I used 2 tonight. I'll use a lot more than 2 tonight. In non-food, I got myself some socks. They look nice and soft. Just booties, for wearing around the house. These will probably be thicker and not rub holes in them while I walk on the floor with no shoes, because that's how I roll in the house. I also got a sports bra and some skivvies unders, but I won't bore you with that. So I'm going to take you out now and show you the garden stuff. Okay, I've got everything on my deep freeze out here just so that it'll be out of the way of everybody walking out to their cars and stuff. I got one nice size rosemary plant. What's it say about it? A perennial, which is true. They come back every year, and they will do that until they get to be about 6 or 7 years old, and then it's a struggle for them. So I'm putting in a new plant. We have such a growing season here. I mean, such a lack of growing season that I just want to do it this way. I just lost a bulb out here. Anyway, here is that basil that I mentioned. Yeah, they used to come in these little pots, and this is just flat up in dirt. So I need to get that into the bucket or something. And then I got 26 trailing geraniums, ivy geraniums. And so almost all of them are That's unfortunate. Tornado red. But I did notice I accidentally got one of them in a pink. I probably won't be able to come up with it and to show you. I almost, I don't know if I'll put it in the basket. These are for the basket in my, on my front porch. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it because I wanted to see what color it said it was. Oh, here it is. Uh-oh. It's a, what is it? Tornado white. Is it a geranium? It is. So I wonder if it'll affect the other plants. Uh-oh, where'd you get it? Right here. All right, so will it change colors, you know? Then I found this great big container of Miracle-Gro, and this is what I always buy, but I usually get it in a paper box, and the box doesn't last as long as the Miracle-Gro. It, you know, over time gets water on it or whatever, and it just degrades, because I had the last box for about 3 years, and it still worked fine. Anyway, now it's in a plastic container, which I much, much prefer. I got another sunflower mix, and this is parsley mix, which also will return and return and return. Does it say it does? Parsley, it doesn't say. Does it for you guys? Because it always has for me. I don't see where it says, you know, annual or perennial. But anyway, lastly, live ladybugs. So let's see if you can see them moving. I'm sorry if that creeps you out. I think ladybugs are precious. So what I'm going to do is, when it gets warmer, like I'll probably do it May, 1st of May, I will take some flat 7-Up in a squirt bottle, and I'll squirt down the bushes in my front yard, and I will shake these over those bushes at dusk as the sun is setting. The reason for that is they'll move along if they don't find a good food source. They'll fly to the neighbor's house. You want them to stay. So they'll stay to drink up that 7-Up. And at dusk, it's just as they're going to go to sleep. So they'll stay until the next morning, and that'll still be there, that 7-Up. So anyway, that's my story on the ladybugs. And that's my story on what I shopped for. I think I spent about $235 or something like that. The clothing was the most important and expensive. I was running low on things that I needed, skivvies. So anyway, if you like this kind of thing, this is just a shopping haul. If you like to visit with people and chat, I would love to have you hit subscribe. It's in the right-hand upper corner. Just hit subscribe and say hello. And even if you don't, I'll notice you there. And thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Go out and find some joy.